Hi, welcome to our Tuesday HIIT workout. We'll give some folks about 45 seconds to join, and then we'll get started. Alright, so we'll get started. So today we're going to be doing a Tabata workout. So 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds. So we'll do that for one exercise, a little rest, and then we'll repeat for 5 exercises total today. We'll get started with our warm-up. We're going to pop down on the ground here. So again, as always, as we're going through the warm-up and then as we're going through the workout, go at your own pace. So that's the key. Do what's right for you. Make sure you're focusing on good technique while we're going through the exercises, so that we're getting the most benefit out of it, and we're not, hurting ourselves or doing anything like that. So we're down on the ground, left knee's pointing forward, right leg's pulled back in behind, hands on either side of the knee, nice and tall through the spine. We're going to hinge forward, and we want to feel that stretch through our glute back here on the left side. If the left knee's forward, we can kind of play with the angle a little. We can come in, we can move towards the knee, but just kind of dropping down into that stretch there as we go through this. Good, so from there we're going to pop up. We're going to walk the hands back away from our feet and our knee, looking over the left shoulder, big stretch through the front of that right hip. So kind of looking back over there, you can reach a little if we want, feeling that stretch all through here. Great, so we've hit that side, now we're going to switch sides. So now it's my right knee's forward, my left leg's pulled in behind, hands on either side of that right knee, nice and tall again, so not rounding through the back, we're keeping the back pretty flat, and we're having that movement come from the hip. And you're reaching out so you get that nice stretch through the glute, you're lengthening everything on that back side of the body, not just collapsing down like this. So again, play with the angle, see where it feels tight, you can drop down a little deeper in that spot. Then we'll come back up, hands on either side of the knee. We're walking away from the feet again, looking over the right shoulder now for me. Big stretch through the front of my left hip. And that's great. So from there, we're going to pop up. We're going to tie in the upper body, right? So we're going to reach back with the right hand. Okay, feeling that stretch through the chest. And then we're going to lift that left knee and right elbow to left knee. Open up, right elbow to left knee. Open up. Good, we'll do one more. Great, and then we'll hit the other side. So reaching back, reach, reach, and 5. Good. And then we're going to load the legs now a little. So we're going to step forward with my left leg. So weights on my left. I'm going to rotate to my left, drive back up. Weights on the left, rotate, drive back up. So again, you go whatever depth in that lunge that feels comfortable for you. If you want to go nice and low to rotate, then you can do that. Okay, we'll hit the right side now. So onto the right, rotate to the right. Good. Just a nice controlled rotation. Okay, getting the body moving, getting the trunk moving and mobilized. One more. Onto the right, rotate, and drive back up. Great. Okay, so we're warmed up, ready to go. So the first exercise we're going to do is a bird dog crunch. Okay, so I'm going to show you and then we'll go through it. So bird dog crunch. So we're in this bird dog position, hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're going to reach out, so opposite limbs go out. And then we're going to crunch, so bringing them together. Okay, elbow to my knee. I'll put it down, and then I can go to the other side. Crunch. So we're going to do alternating as we go through that Tabata. Okay? That's the first exercise. So we'll get down on the floor. I'm going to get my timer set up here. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest for 8 rounds. So we'll get started. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So all fours, reaching out those opposite limbs. And then connecting them in the middle. Feel your abs engage as you come back to that middle. So feel that tension through the abs. A little bit of a crunch there. As we go out, feel your heel drive back. Your arm reaches out, and we're resting now. So we've got 10 seconds. So stay kneeling. Not too much time, but 3, so get back in position, 2, 1, here we go. So reaching out, elbow to the knee. Reaching out, opposite limbs, elbow to the knee. Good, keep that up. Core stays engaged, and we're resting.
Rest.
Good, so you feel your shoulders working a little bit there. As we're going through, okay, get set again here. They're stabilizing us. Reaching out those opposite limbs, elbow to the knee. Reach. Reach. Good, keep that up. Nice and controlled, nice and stable. And time, we're resting.
Rest.
Whew, so take a big deep breath. Couple seconds here, get set again. And here we go.
Work.
And time.
Rest.
Okay, resting again. Get set again, so we're in that all fours. And here we go, reaching out, elbow to the knee. Feel your core engage as you reach out. As you drive the heel back, feel your glute engage. And feel those muscles around the shoulder blade kind of stabilizing the shoulders as you reach out. And time. Okay,
Rest.
little rest. And about 3 rounds left. Okay, get set again.
Work.
And time. I even feel it in my shoulders because that going on that one hand, really stabilizing the shoulder, you feel those muscles working. Okay, we'll get set again.
Work.
Good, feel that core engage as we come into the middle. Meeting in the middle, right? Okay.
Rest.
So a little breather. And I think it's our last round coming up here. Okay, so get set, all fours, opposite limbs, come meet in the middle, feel your core engage as you pull that elbow towards the knee across the body. And time. Awesome, good work. So we've got a minute to catch our breath. Grab a drink if you need. So our next exercise is going to be a bear crawl, okay? So we're going to be in that kind of same all-four position, and all we're going to do here is we're just going to lift our knees off the ground, and then what we're going to be doing is lifting the opposite limbs and moving them together. Okay, so opposite hand, opposite leg, and I'm just kind of inching forward, okay? If that starts to get hard, our modification can be, we can just drop down onto the knees to maybe take a little breather, and then if we want to pop back up again, where the knees are just off the ground, we can do that, okay? So yeah, that'll be our modification for that. I'm going to grab a quick drink and then we'll get started. So for me, I'll be going back and forth because I don't have a lot of space. If you have more space, you could go for a good run and then do a little bit of backwards bear crawling. Again, opposite limbs lifting though and moving together. So we're in that all fours position. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So knees are just off the ground, or if we need that modification, they can be on the ground. Okay. Limbs lift and move at the same time pretty much. Try and keep the back nice and flat as we go. And time. So we're resting.
Rest.
10 seconds, catch our breath. So again, this one will be working the shoulders, the core. You even feel your quads working here. Good, so we pop up, and then it's opposite limbs. Try and stay stable through your torso as those limbs are moving together. Really good for that cross-body connection of the core. And time. We're resting.
Rest.
Whew, I'm already feeling that one build up. That one's going to get challenging. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Work.
Good. Keep the knees close to the ground, so they should just be kind of like brushing the ground or just off the ground. Keep the core tight. And time. We're resting.
Rest.
Whew. Doesn't look like much, but it definitely starts to add up in the legs, I find.
Work.
So again, if we need to, if you're going and you start to feel a little tired, no problem. Just put the knees down, and we can still do the crawling. So try and get both limbs to move at the same time, or those opposite limbs, and you'll really feel that core working to stabilize you as you're going through that. You can almost think like if you had a glass of water on your back, you want that to stay stable. You don't want it rocking all over the place. I'm going to go back on the knees here for a bit, and then I may modify back down. And time. Good, we're resting. 3 rounds left. I'm going to modify this next one. Really feel my quads burning here. Okay, here we go. So it's opposite limbs still, even though I'm modifying them off the knees. Opposite limbs, keeping my core really tight, trying to stay pretty stable through my low back and my spine. So not a lot of movement there. And time. Good, a little breather. Time goes quick. Okay, get set, here we go.
Work.
And time. Whew.
Rest.
Okay, here we go. Last one.
Work.
Do whatever version you need. I'm going to end modified here. My hip flexors are just burning there. Good, but I'm just moving. I'm trying to stay nice and stable. Feel that connection between my hand that's down and my knee that's down. My core engages across to connect the two. And time.
Session complete.
Good work. So we can grab a drink, grab a breather. And then our next one's going to be a wide knee mountain climber. So we're going to get some more core going there. Okay. So wide knee mountain climber. We're in a plank position here. The knee's going to go out to the side. Okay? Out to the side. So that's that wide knee mountain climber. You're going to feel your obliques engage. Core's obviously going to engage there. So get set. So we're down on the ground in that plank position. 3, 2, 1. Bringing those knees out to the side. So nice and controlled. Okay? It's not a race or anything. It's keeping that tension through your abs as you're moving. So feeling that stabilization. I'm getting a bit of a stretch through my groin as I'm pulling that leg up. I'm also getting some activation in my hip flexors. So we're resting. So get set again. Here we go. We're in our plank.
Work.
Keep the core tight. Nice and stable through those shoulders. If we need a modification, we could just do driving the knees straight forward. If the core starts to get a little too tired, we can just do a straight line. And if you need to, if you start to feel your low back a bit too much, like your core is fatigued, just take a break, okay? We don't want to beat up the low back. We want to get the core stronger to help support it. Okay, here we go. Next one. And time. So we're resting. I definitely feel my upper body work and all the stabilizing. Okay, we'll get set. Here we go.
Work.
Whew.
Rest.
Oh, good work. My abs are starting to feel it there. Okay, 2, 1. That's coming really quick now. So get set. Go at your pace. Nice and controlled. Feel that tension through your core. And time. We're resting. Catch your breath. Ooh, my upper body's really feeling it as well. Okay, we got 3 rounds left. So get set.
Work.
Just gonna do regular plank. Ooh. Wow.
Rest.
Okay, 2 rounds left. Doing great, doing great. Keep that up. Like I said, if you just need to do a regular plank or the regular mountain climber, by all means, okay, here we go. Or do a few less. That's probably what you're gonna see from me. Keep that tension through the abs. Abs are doing all the work. Feel that extra engagement as you pull the knee up. Okay, 1 round left. 1 round left. Okay, so we're getting set. Popping up, core's tight. Drive that knee, feel that tension on that side, that little extra crunch as you pull the knee up. 5 seconds. And time.
Session complete.
Whew. Definitely feeling the core there. Okay, so a little breather, grab a drink. Next exercise I'll show and then we'll go through is golfer deadlift. Okay. Okay. So golfer deadlift where we're on one leg. And you're reaching down with the same side hand. So as if I was going to pick that golf ball out of the golf hole. So I'm on my left leg. I'm reaching down with my left hand and then back up. Okay? So what we'll do for this, we'll do all left side, next round all right. And then we'll just flip back and forth for those rounds of the Tabata. Okay? So we're standing up. We're getting set for our golfer deadlift. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm going to start on my left, down, and then standing tall. Down, standing tall. Good. So when I get to the top, just going to squeeze my glutes at the top. As I'm going down, I'm making sure my foot stays nice and flat. So the weight's not getting on the outside, it's not getting too much on the inside, it's not getting too much in the toe, it's kind of through the whole foot. Okay, so we're going to hit the right side now. I'm going to hinge, stand tall. Keeping my back flat as well. Okay, so we don't want to round through our low back when we're doing this. We want to make sure we're hinging from that hip, and it's the leg muscles doing the work, and the back's just staying in that nice neutral position that protects that spine. So making neutral spine, that's always the key, right? Okay, we're resting, and 3, 2, 1, so we're back on our left side if you're going with me there. Whew, as you get tired here, the balance is one of the hardest things, I think. So really control it, Work on that balance through the left foot as you hinge down. Okay. Oh, starting to get nice out there. Some people may actually be doing these golfer deadlifts soon or have already. Okay, we're resting. Okay, 3, 2, we're on our right foot, get set. And here we go. Hinge, stand tall. Hinge, stand tall. Good, feel that control. Nice and grounded through the foot. And time. So we're resting.
Rest.
Good. I think that puts us halfway. Be on our left side coming up here. 3, getting set. 2, 1, and here we go. Keeping that foot grounded. Nice flat back, so all the movement's coming from the hips and the legs are doing the work. Low back's not really doing anything. You'll see my opposite leg kind of reaches back to counterbalance my weight. And time, we're resting.
Rest.
Good, 5 seconds left, so we're getting set. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So on the right side, hinging down. Ooh, I lost my balance there a little, so again, focus on that control through the foot, right? The foot wants to stay nice and flat. If the foot starts to fall in, you're going to lose your balance maybe in. So you need to kind of counteract that. And time.
Rest.
All right, so we got 2 rounds left. Doing great. Okay, getting set. And here we go.
Work.
1, 2, 3. And time. Good, 1 left. Whew. Okay, get set. And here we go.
Work.
1, 2, 3. Good, keep that control. And time. Good work, good work.
Complete.
So we got 1 exercise left. Another core one. So take a little breather, grab a drink, we're getting set here. Check we're all good. Alright. So last exercise, side plank openers. So it's a kind of a rotating plank. So what we can do is I like to start with my feet split apart so they're not stacked for this one. Pop up on my forearm, and then what I'm going to do is from here I'm just going to rotate back onto my toes, and then I can rotate the other way, and then I'll rotate back down. So when you're rotating, try and have the shoulder and the hips move at the same time. So try to kind of lock your core down, have them move at the same time, not like totally separate, okay? That'll really engage our core a little bit more. Alright, so we'll get started. So you're down on the ground in that side plank position. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So side plank openers, rotate down, open up, rotate back down. Keep that core controlled, everything connected. All the work should be through your abs. Shouldn't feel it in your low back. And time. So take a little breather. So just rotating back and forth. Great for tennis, golf, any rotational sports, baseball. Connecting the body through that core. Rotate. And time.
Rest.
Okay, 2 down. 6 to go. 4 seconds left. Let's get set. And here we go. Rotate. Rotate the other way. Rotate. So you end up in a side plank, down into a plank off the forearms, side plank on the other side. And time.
Rest.
Resting. I appreciate the rest now, that's for sure. Okay, goes quick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rotate. And then back through. Rotate. Back through. And time. Okay.
Rest.
Halfway. Ooh, goes quick. Okay, get set. And here we go, rotating. And time.
Rest.
3 rounds left, we got this. Okay, so pop up. Here we go.
Work.
And time.
Rest.
Okay, 2 rounds left. We're doing great. Keep it up. Breathe in, recover in. Get set.
Work.
Okay, if the rotation's giving us problems, we just can sit in the plank, okay? Or we could sit in a side plank for one, okay? Whatever works best for you. If the rotation's giving you problems or feeling a bit challenging. And time.
Rest.
All right. 5 seconds, and we're going to do our last one. Okay, get set, and here we go.
Work.
Rotate. And time.
Session complete.
Whew. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel my core after that one. That was a good one. Nice core focused workout. So let's take a minute. Just grab our breath. Take a breath, grab a drink. Alright, and then let's just start our cool down. So we're still focusing on the breathing. Let's just start with a hip flexor stretch. So kind of hits the quads, hit the hip flexor, hit the core. Pull the foot towards the bum, push the hip forward. Focus on your breathing. Get the oxygen in, bring that heart rate down. Body temperature can start to drop. Good, we'll hit the other side. So grab the foot, hip goes forward, core stays tight. Alright, and then we're going to hit the lat. Okay, so we're going to hit that lateral line. We'll reach up, grab the right wrist with the left hand, lean to the left, pull that right wrist up a little. So get that little gentle stretch down the left side. Breathing through it, let the hand drop down in front. All the way down. Now we'll hit the other side. So reaching up, grab the left wrist with the right hand, lean to the right, give a little pull. Great. And now we're going to hit some toe touches. So just stretching that whole back line. We're going to reach up, hinging forward, letting the weight of our body drop us down. 1. Breathe as we're going through it, reaching up, hinging forward. Big breath in again. Last one here. Reaching up, letting the weight of the body drop down. Gentle stretch. Don't force it. And then walk it back up. Awesome. So great work, everyone. So that was our HIIT Tabata workout for today. Good job pushing through that. Yeah. Have a great rest of the day. It looks beautiful outside, so enjoy your day. And then hopefully we'll see you back again soon. Take care.